Netflix adds a movie you've likely already seen this week. And if you haven't seen it, now is your chance to finally catch up with the American zeitgeist. Star Wars: The Last Jedi joins on June 26. The movie earned well over $1 billion at the box office and only debuted in theaters last December. It's fairly rare that Netflix adds such a recently popular movie, so this is a particularly noteworthy addition. If you've already seen the movie or simply aren't a fan of Star Wars, Netflix does have a few other movies joining this week. Mohawk is probably your best bet. It's a horror movie that focuses on a violent cat-and-mouse game between Native Americans and members of the early American military. Another streaming option is Tau, a horror offering about humans who are forced to help an AI computer get smarter by completing painful tasks. With hope of escape diminishing, the captives try to fight back against their robot captor. Check out the trailer for Star Wars: The Last Jedi below, although you've likely already seen it, as the YouTube version alone has over 50 million views. And if you want to stay informed about what's joining Netflix on a weekly basis, make sure to subscribe to this Streamline newsletter. Star Wars: The Last Jedi is coming to Netflix. This is part of Streamline, HuffPost's weekly recommendation service for streaming shows and movies. Every Saturday, Streamline ranks the best shows to watch online, including a focus on Netflix. The most notable movie coming to Netflix this week: Star Wars: The Last Jedi, June 26. Star Wars: The Last Jedi is coming to Netflix. Premise: a political faction called the Resistance is struggling to survive, while their enemy, the First Order, reigns supreme. With the Resistance on the brink of decimation, a long-shot effort is made to convince an old war hero to come join the fight. The lines of good and evil eventually become blurred in this battle, and multiple characters question what they're even fighting for. Is it actually good? Yes. There have been hilarious efforts to claim this movie is terrible. An especially funny example is the remake The Last Jedi campaign featured in the tweet below. Our team of producers is offering to cover the budget for a remake of The Last Jedi in order to save Star Wars. Share this and spread the word to let it Robert Iger. It's the only one that truly rises to seek answers to the philosophical questions so many have looked to these movies for in the past. What is the nature of good and evil in war? How should religion inform a well-lived life? Is a world with extreme haves and have-nots morally corrupt? As with all of the Star Wars movies, there are minor problems, of course. Characters act like idiotic children too often. Elements of the plot don't hold up with much scrutiny. Still, this is an extremely fun and thoughtful movie. So many scenes are beautifully shot. The action sequences are thrilling. Despite the long runtime, it's a movie well worth watching. Runtime: 2 hours, 32 minutes. Here's the trailer. Here's the full list of movies joining Netflix this week. June 26, Star Wars: The Last Jedi. June 29, La Peña Maxima, Tau, Netflix film. June 30, Mohawk, download.